The devil uses two mediums to manipulate and deceive the people, and those are time and politics. I'll start with time. First, you have to know that Satan works an anti-God system on earth using men. You first have to know Satan's place in this world. You see, he is the ruler of this world, of earth. Now let that sink in, that Satan rules earth. And one of the ways that he rules earth is through time manipulation. You see, Satan is very clever, and he tricked us into buying into this 12-month calendar that we work under is a lie. For you see, if you do simple math and they say that there's 4 weeks in a month and there's 12 months in a year, that would be equivalent to 48 weeks in a year. So when you do a simple Google search, you will see that it's 52 weeks, which means that we roughly have about 4 weeks of unaccounted time, roughly 672, almost 700 hours right throughout the year of unaccounted time. And so when you do the math, daylight savings time is actually a fraud. For I don't believe they're doing this to save daylight. I believe they're doing this to trick the people into working a 12-month calendar year. In disguise, we are really on a 13-month calendar, like the Jewish calendar and like the Ethiopians use. This is why our time is different in the United States than in Ethiopia, is because they are manipulating time. They are manipulating you to have less leisure time and more work time crammed in a 12-month calendar. And so what that means is you're basically working a whole month for free, not even know it. And so when it seems like you're just waking up, going to work, getting off work, and then going right back to work, and you seem like you're stuck in that cycle, it's because Satan made it that way, so that way you are stuck in his system of work and distraction. And so what's happening is you're working so much that your work ethic is being taxed twice, maybe even 3 times, because now you're giving a company at the end of the year a whole month's worth of revenue that you don't even realize that you worked. And since Satan is the ruler of this earth, he uses those tax dollars, your hard-earned money that you work for, basically to enslave you and trap you in a loop of time where all you're doing is working and benefiting him instead of yourself. And in between time, he's putting certain holidays that are specifically falling on the calendar, so that not only is he taking your extra time away and making you work like a slave, but he's also damning you in the spirit for those people who are celebrating these holidays on specific days that Satan is making it fall on that day for you to celebrate it, because it strengthens him while making you weaker in the eyes of the Most High. Satan also uses politics in order to deceive the world. You see, not only is he the ruler, and not only does he have this anti-God system in place, but he uses this anti-God system through politics and voting. You see, voting actually hurts the people because we're not supposed to be a part of politics, and here's why. You see, Satan is an illusionist, and so he creates the illusions on the news to give people the ideas that they should vote and that they should be a part of his anti-God system. When you vote, you strengthen that anti-God system, and here's how. Satan controls the candidates that you're voting for. You have to understand, there are thousands of people that can qualify to be the US president, and they only endorsing 2 people. That's either Trump or Kamala. They are controlled oppositions from Satan. So either one of them that you choose, Satan is in the background, right? And so this is how Satan gets away and avoids karma, right? When you vote, you are literally giving these presidents permission, right, to fuck you over. This is how they avoid karma, because you have to look at all the past presidents. Barack Obama, what did he do? All he did was push the LGBTQ, and now he made same-sex marriage legal, something that the Most High in his book disagrees with. Look at Joe Biden. When you voted him in, thinking that he was going to do for the people, what did he do? He turned around and gave billions of dollars to the other side. So when you realize, hey, when you vote, you give Satan permission, you give his leaders permission to fuck you over. This is why when Americans vote, they don't see much change in politics. They just receive a whole bunch of promises from Satan's leaders. And when they get into office, they do the complete opposite every single term. But they need you to vote in order for the anti-system to work. And this is why I say do not vote, because you hurt and tear down Satan's anti-God system that is controlling you through time and politics. So when we stop voting, when we stop entertaining Satan, when we reach to the Most High, right, you're going to start to see, like we've been seeing now, that these stars are falling. All of these celebrities who coincidentally are doing what? Endorsing the presidents. But we all know that these rappers don't really have no money. It's the labels that are endorsing their presidents. And who do you think runs the labels? The anti-God system. You see how Satan is using the same platforms or different platforms to poison the youth, to poison society, to take that money to make you work extra. All the music that you're listening that's damning you, he's putting all of that in a pot and he's giving it to you. And he's using those same idols to get you to vote, to continue this anti-God system, to continue. But we can easily break it. Do you think that the mandatory vaccine